Girls, I'm done with my workday. Honestly, right now, all I want to do is go take a shower, put on my sweatpants, and sit on the couch. But we're not going to do it. We are not going to be a couch potato, and I got stuff to do. So I'm going to do a little dinner prep. I think I'm actually going to kind of double up my batch, so I have lunch for a couple days this week. So I'll show you a simple meal prep. So good. And then we're going to do a family walk. And my legs and booty are so sore. We had huge photo shoots, video shoots, my workouts this week. Like, honestly, I'm physically so tired. But we do this every night, and for me, it's just like a mental reset to kind of separate my work day from like the rest of like regular life. We're gonna put the hair up because even though I was trying to like just let it down for the night, I realized it's kind of gross while I'm cooking. I've really been in this like wifey era for a while. I feel like I was just kind of making the same thing every single day and not getting very creative in the kitchen. So I've been trying to at least make one like new or like old favorite recipe at least once a week just to mix things up. And I know Ryan loves like anything I cook, but I just feel like a better wife, and I feel like more like my life is more together when I'm being a little more creative in the kitchen. I'm gonna cook up a bunch of ground turkey, have some greens, and an acorn squash. I'm gonna make like a squash pasta bowl. If you have not made an acorn squash, you're gonna need to try this because it is so delicious. Everything's cooked. It's gonna be the most delicious like pesto sausage acorn squash bowl. So easy to make. But I know this sounds like probably duh. I just used to always cook and get overwhelmed because I was making one meal at a time, and it was just like, that seemed like a lot. So now when I do my ground turkey or my sausage, I just do 4 times more than I need at least. I season it super minimally, so I just did the garlic and onion, and that way I can add whatever seasoning for a specific meal, but I have my protein, which usually takes the longest to cook, ready to go for like multiple days. Nice.
What's the bunny's name we should give the carrots to?
Cookie dough.
Cookie dough. Good job.
You want to get him a carrot?
Yeah.
Okay, ready?
Let's get it. Go.
Perfect. Can I see a big booty slam into the pillows? Woo!
See that big red barn and those roll.
I'm so hungry. I'm glad I got dinner started early because now I can just go and like throw it together, which is super easy. I'll show you guys how I do it. But I don't feel like my night like starts until I can take my shoes off and get in the shower and get clean. Like then I feel like I can relax and enjoy everything. So I'm gonna do that first. I'm also doing like a full beauty routine tonight. Put a little hair mask in and wash my face. It'll take a little bit longer than normal, but it'll be worth it tomorrow morning. I feel like I finally found like the perfect combo for my skin, especially right now. It's like getting like way drier in fall. So I start with the little LMS Superfood. This is just like a cleansing butter because it's so much more hydrating. But then to get a super cleanse, I go in with this one. I have no idea how to say this. La Roche-Posay? I don't know. But it's a gentle like face cleanser. Then I do a clean, but this is the thing I've added recently, this Tatcha Dewy Skin Cream. This is like the best moisturizer I've ever used. I put it all over my chest and my face. It's kind of pricey, but it's worth it. And then I'll go over with the little face oil blend that I make. That's just like rosehip oil and a little bit of castor oil, and just kind of press that into the skin. And my skin has been so dewy. Like, look at that. Ooh, can't forget the little brows here. Put the castor oil in them to help them grow too. And lashes. stopped though. I think early on, because you started taking care of life.
It's our fair trade. I work during the time Katie makes dinner, so we get kind of more done.
Like, I honestly love doing it though. I feel like it's just kind of my wifey time. I don't do dessert very often. I used to make cookies all the time. We don't really ever eat dessert anymore.
No.
I am PMSing so hardcore today, and I just feel like I need something like warm and sweet and gooey.
Do it.
Are you not gonna have one?
Maybe.
I just went and heated this up for like 20 seconds. I've been making this hair oil to put just at my roots mostly. The thing about this is like it's so many different ingredients that are supposed to help grow your hair and just make it healthier, which I love. But because I bleach my hair, it also tends to like absorb color and I get really brassy. So I'm trying to avoid that. I'm just gonna like put it into the roots and let it sit. I might actually do it overnight, I think. I usually will do this like once a week. So I'll just like rub it into the roots and then kind of pull it through. And I know this might seem counterintuitive because I put chemicals on my hair and bleach it and do all that, obviously. But I'm really trying to minimize that as much as possible. So instead of buying like one that has a bunch of different yucky ingredients in it, I've just found this one. I think I saw it on TikTok to make that just seems to work really well and keeps it really clean. I started getting super into the red light at night, mostly for my skin benefits and stuff during pregnancy, but I've stuck to it pretty consistently just because I feel like there's something about the light, even though it has all these benefits to help like reduce wrinkles and it's supposed to be like great. Beyond that, for me, it's just so relaxing. Like you almost get into this weird dream state. So it's like really, really calming right before bed. And I just feel like that's something that girl would do. Like all those little self-care things we can add into our routines that only take a few minutes, but almost like force us to have time to reflect and time to be calm and like intentional. And for me, this is one of those. So I'll put on music and just like reset and just allow my mind to go for the day. And it's like one of the best ways to unwind before I actually get ready to go to sleep. My dentist literally made me get prescription toothpaste because I've had so many cavities through the years, even though I like floss and brush and do all the things every day. But he was like, you need to have the maximum strength because my teeth are so sensitive. It's annoying. So we've switched. It has fluoride, which I was trying to avoid. But when you have messed up teeth, you just have to take care of them. Okay, this is the last thing I've started recently doing, and it's mouth taping. And I feel like it's been getting so trendy over the last few years. And I was like, that's so weird. But then I read this book, or listened to audiobook, Breathe, I think it's called. And there's so many crazy benefits that can come from it. And I usually actually breathe through my nose, which is the biggest thing, right? It's like having your mouth closed while you sleep so that you can breathe through your nose. I wanted Brian to get into it because he sleeps with his mouth open and snores sometimes. So I felt like I had to help like move the boat along. And there's really expensive ones you can buy. These were like super cheap on Amazon, so I figured we'd start with them. I'm not gonna like leave it on because I still have a few more things to do, but I was gonna show you how I put it on. So you can either go across this way or this way, and it's breathable, so you don't feel like you're suffocating or anything, but it's like that. And it's supposed to like also help snatch your jawline and make sure your tongue is in the right position while you sleep. My dentist said it was good, so. I've been doing doing this for a couple months now, most mornings. And for me, not being a morning person, the thing that's helped me wake up the most has been really being like super strict with myself about having a solid bedtime. So my night routine is like locked in, where 30 minutes before 10 o'clock, so by 9:30, I'm drinking my slumber party. I get in bed. I know the little things that I do, like my red light takes 10 minutes, brushing my teeth. I know it's going to take me at least 30 minutes until my head hits the pillow, and I try to have it every night by 10 p.m. I started doing that before I even started trying to wake up earlier, because I knew if I went to bed at the same time, it would make it easier to wake up at whatever time, so I got at least 7 to 9 hours of sleep. If you're trying to like be more of a morning person, you're trying to wake up earlier, start with your bedtime and then slowly chip away 15 minutes earlier each morning until you kind of get to the point you want to be at. But if you start doing it for a few days in a row, it'll actually just kind of reset your circadian rhythm, and you'll start waking up naturally at that time after just a few days, especially if you wake up and work out in the morning. All right, guys, I'm gonna go to sleep so I can wake up when that alarm goes off. I hope you like seeing my night routine. I'm gonna wake up tomorrow and film a what I eat in a day for you. If you're not already, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss it. Love you guys. Night.